Namaste and welcome to Stoke Australia. We're the Earth Meditation Tribe and it's Sunday 26th of March and we're delighted to introduce in a moment the presenters for the afternoon, and of course Bodhi Shuddhaanandaa is known to most of you. Bodhi was here in Australia probably about 6 or 9 months ago and did a couple of events for us at Temple Byron and one or two here, I think, Bodhi. So welcome back. It's a great pleasure to have a master to teach us this afternoon. And to my left is Debdutta, and later in the afternoon I'm hoping that she will lead some kirtan. So if we could just for a moment, I had a chat before about the welcome to country. They want me to do the welcome to country. So if you could just come forward a little bit onto your seats into a very relaxed meditation pose, or stay as you are if you wish. And for those watching on the internet, to the west of us here is a mountain called London, which is a very special mountain, and in fact it has a striking resemblance to a mountain that I hope Bodhi knows about in India called Arunachala. I think I've pronounced that correctly, Matthias, haven't I?
Close.
Close. And it's going to be one of those afternoons, Bodhi. So it has a striking resemblance to Arunachala, and we've had that story on previous occasions, so we won't go there today. So if you could just come into the meditation pose, may we acknowledge the Bundjalung people, the Hopi people, who have a special connection with this mountain, and all Indigenous peoples. We acknowledge your suffering. And we support your cause. And we acknowledge all past, present and emerging leaders, wherever they may be. May you be well and happy. And hand at heart, may all beings be well and happy. So, Bodhi, I think I alerted you to the fact I was going to keep the introduction very brief, so I hope I'm not catching you by surprise. So I'm going to ask you to come forward, and you're actually going to create the afternoon and go wherever you want to take us, and you're going to pass through to Mega when you're good and ready to do so. Are you okay with that? Okay. Thank you for coming.
Om Yogindaya Namaste. Bodhi Shuddhaanandaa Bhuvananda Swarupai Sri Loknath Om Nani Vani Chayomithyaha Sharanagata Nimeshada Abhana Mahata Nimesha Vilojana Bhavani Bhavana Bhai Brahmane Brahmacharine Bhavani Loknathai Namaste Loknathai Namaste Loknathai Namaste Loknathai. Thank you so much, very well. Thank you, Stu. I really thank each one of you for kindly including me into this beautiful afternoon celebration together. Every time I came here, I get a deep sense of blessing, deep sense of peace, happiness, spontaneously happy, effortless. Because the sacred vibrations of each of these mountains and all the sadhana practices of all those indigenous, wonderful souls who lived a true life that is expected of each one of us. To be loved with Mother Nature, to be loved with Mother Earth, to be loved with everything that manifests. This beautiful music of the pitter-patter of this waves is a blessing. It's like we are blessed. And today I hope to begin this beautiful session today with invocation of Lord Ganesha, the remover of all obstacles from the path of our spiritual endeavor that each one of us do. So Megha, you can possibly start with that right away. I'm sure you all will join with us as we go and sing and chant together. Because it has been practiced in our country, you know. We sat together. The first thing we always do is to invoke the divine presence. And one of the simplest ways by which we invoke the divine presence is by chanting the mantras and sing to the divine. So here we are, we will do a couple of those beautiful songs. Chanting twice together for us. We all will take a deep breath and while exhaling we chant Om. Take a deep breath. Om. I request all of you to please consider this, that it's not so much Om. There are 3 syllables to it, and you should just touch each one of them like Ah, Om, Ma. And when we come to Ma, with both the lips tight, we should hum it as long as our breath is there. And as we do it, I would expect all of you to just close your eyes and try to feel from where is the source of this Omkara, the cosmic sound, coming from within, how it is permeating through every cell of our body and creating a kind of a resonance effect with the rest of the universe, because that which is inside of us is outside of us. So we create this beautiful Om inside, allow each of our cells to be completely washed clean of all its toxins, and at the same time allow our heart to open in absolute gratitude and prayerfulness to the Divine in everything that surrounds us, and allow our heart to touch everything that is in this universe and beyond. Because Omkara is that unstruck sound, that is there always resonating every pattern of this universe. Always. So let's take a deep breath again and say Om to that. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath again, please. Last and final. Together. Om Bhuri Bhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो With these beautiful verses from the Vedas, he basically prayed to the very source of all lights, the very source of life. Savitur, it's a light of light. Jyotisham Jyotihi. That light, that spark of light, that which is everywhere. You pray to the Divine Mother, the feminine divine, who is the source of all these universes and everything that is manifest. You are praying to the Divine Mother that you alone are worshipful. You are the only one who deserves all worships from each of our hearts in absolute praise. And here we are praising to you, the Mother, because we need your help. We need your blessings. We need your grace. And what is that grace we are asking from the Divine Mother, the source of all life? What is that? He is not our intellect. He is even beyond intuition. He is that state which is in awakened state of consciousness in which there is no separation but absolute oneness. That which can see and feel and be that oneness, that buddhi, that dhi. We are praying to the Divine Mother. Prachoda means please grant us, please give us, please bestow upon us. Because if you don't open our intellect to the higher part of the intellect, to the subtler part of the intellect, to the luminous part of the intellect, we won't be able to fathom the mystery of this universe, which is like a veil, and we are not able to penetrate that veil of Maya, the illusion, the delusion, which shows us everything as material. Though the reality, the sages and saints and seers and great masters of the world, they have seen something more than what is apparent on the surface. And they are the ones who have been always worshipped all over the world. And what have they seen? They have seen that there is one thing that the whole of the universes are made of. that energy, that consciousness, that pervasive, pure consciousness. So here we are praying to the Divine Mother. Oh Mother, with all our heart we are opening up to you. At times we are so confused. We are not able to understand what the truth is, the reality is, because we are enamored by the unreality as reality. So the beautiful mantra of Gayatri is this, that in all the words, Bhur Bhuva Swaha, in all the words, beyond the astral, there is only one pervasive consciousness. And that consciousness manifests as matter in material manifestations. But we ask of you to bless us, to give us that particular intuitive experience of that oneness, so that all our miseries, all our pain and agonies and sufferings that we create out of our mind in separation from you is once again back to you, the source. Let the darkness finally merge into light and become light. Let I, the small one in me, merge in the infinite I that thou art. In absolute submission here, the rishis are praying, oh Mother, grant me. If only you grant me, if you give me, I'll be able to see it. Otherwise, I won't be able to see the reality with this particular eyes of mine, because I have two eyes, and with these two eyes, I see duality. Two eyes can only show duality. And not only duality, I see multiplicity, and I'm confused. What's right? What is real? Only by the divine grace of the Mother can we have that single eye vision of awareness, the third eye of wisdom, which only the Mother can open for us. Not just our sadhana, not just our practices, not just because we want it, until such time the deepest urge and yearning come from the very core of our being and merge with that whose will is final. When my wish and thy will meet, only then and there I am dropped into the present moment, and there I see no more separation. And I see that you are the only reality, and not separate from that reality. I and you are in absolute union, in true essence of celebration. That is Gayatri Mantra. O Mother, grant me that by which I see you manifest as everything. The second song.
Jai Ganesha
Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Lakshma. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahima. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. every bhajans, each and every kirtans has that note of surrender. And at the same time, with earnest prayer, we know in our life we can try all our best to have a smooth flow in our life, to have a life where we are not confronted with too many obstacles. We long for a life where we are not surrounded by all kinds of negative hostile forces which block our natural earnest eagerness to experience that higher reality, that higher sense of purpose of life, or that inner peace or happiness. Each one of us deeply embedded in our soul, in our being, in our core is that we want to be peaceful and happy. But we all know, irrespective of a theist or an atheist, a believer or a non-believer, human as such, we may try our best, but we know that things don't go by our plans, our programs. Man proposes, and someone up there disposes. And as Ramana Maharshi, you all are, I'm sure, following his teachings, he again and again and again confirms, affirms a reality. And you know what is that? He says that which has to happen will happen anyway. You can't stop it. And that which is not to happen, in your life, however more you try for it, shall not happen. That which has to happen, you can't stop it. If in any city of the world, earthquake has to happen, it will happen, you can't stop it. If tsunami has to come, it will come, you can't stop it. Any disaster has to stop, it will. In a very individual level too, we know that we think that if I am on righteous path, if I am following the scriptures and the wisdom of the great sages, seers, saints, if I am following the path of simplicity, humility, love, compassion, how come in my life I have to face so many obstacles? It doesn't happen to those people who are into a very negative kind of a lifestyle. And what I see from here is that they're in great shape. Naturally, a question will definitely come today or tomorrow to any one of us. Where is justice in this world? If there is God, where is justice? A baby, small little baby, immaculate, pure, pristine nature, what wrong she has done that she has to die so early? And look at this man, 99. Waiting, looking through the doors, and if my son comes. But he comes only one day a year. Happy Father's Day. Doesn't appear. He doesn't have any purpose anymore to be here on earth. But he's living. He may even cross the 100th century. That is. The question is, quite natural for each one of us, this question would come at some point. Where is fairness in this world? Where is justice in this world? And corruption can get so much out of it. Why should I follow the path of truth, divinity? And what am I going to ultimately get? We were just now singing. There's a beautiful story, I simply, when I say Ganesha. One day, Mother Parvati, Ganesha's mother, the consort of Lord Shiva, Mother calls Ganesha and Kartika. Kartika, two sons, two brothers. Come here. I want to see who can travel the fastest and go around the world 3 times and come back to me first. He will be my dearest. Whoever goes around the world 3 times and come back to me first will be the dearest to me. I'll declare it. Kartik had peacock as his vehicle. And peacock is very fast. It can fly. And here's Kartik. He just heard it and he knew he's going to win the battle. The second time was up on the air and he flew. Went turning around and around and around. And by the time he came to Mother, here is Ganesha sitting on the lap of the Mother. He was stunned. How could Ganesh? Because his vehicle is only a rat. Small tiny rat. How could he go around the world 3 times so fast? So he asked Mother, what's this? How could he do it? He said, he's a smart guy. What did he do? He went around the Mother 3 times. We say many things through our mouth, reading books and listening to some lectures. We say the whole universe is Mother. We say the whole world is a manifestation of the Mother. We say Mother, universe, everything that's manifest is the divine feminine. We say this. Ganesha didn't say that. He did it. He do it. He didn't sit on his vehicle and he went around the world because he knew the manifestation of everything and its source is right in front of me, my beloved Mother. So he just circumambulated. Like we go in Indian tradition, when we go to temples, we go around 3 times. That's our practice. So he just went around his Mother 3 times. And Mother was so happy because she understood. He knows what the reality is. And here comes Kartikeya. After going round and round and round and finally tired, he comes and sees this. What's this? Mother explains. Then he gets a particular boon or a blessing that he will be first of all the devas, of all the deities to be worshipped. And he will be having that ultimate power to remove all obstacles from the path of the life of the mortal ones. Is this clear? And that's the reason you'll find the followers of Lord Ganesha, the worshippers of Lord Ganesha. He's also called as Vigneshwara. Vigneshwara. Vigneshwara means one who removes all obstacles. Vigna means obstacle. In your spiritual path, you'll sit in meditation, you'll find so many vignas. That means so many obstacles, so many distractions. The more you try, more the distractions develop. And at times you're at loss. Where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? You're not going wrong anywhere. None of us can ever go wrong anywhere because every tiniest bit of our efforts is a part of 1,000 miles journey. The very fact that I'm sitting at one place and invoking that which is me. That which is sitting is not me. That which is the body is not me, but I'm making my body to sit like a glass of water with a lot of mud in it. But I have to drink that water. That's the only water I have to survive, and I have to drink that water. What do I do? Do I keep trying to clean up the water by studying the water? What I do is simply, I put the glass of water on one place, and leave it untouched. The more the time passes, more each and every dust particle starts to come down to the bottom of the glass. It's nature. It's nature's law. Keep it at rest, and it shall be healed. Disturb not. Distractions will go on its own. So here is what we were singing just now, is that, O Ganesha, you have been blessed by the Mother Divine. What? That if you bless anybody, the obstacles from the path of material life and spiritual life both will be removed so that one can go. And just let me meet the Mother. So, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. So, glory to the Ganesha. Jai means glory. Glory to thee. Why? Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. Bahima. I'm surrendering to you. And then what's the next one? Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. Rakshama. What is Raksha? Raksha means protect me. It's the divine aura that protects. It's like a shield. And that shield gradually develops in us as we open our heart in prayer with that particular source of all protection, the divine, the master, the God. It is with what sincerity, it is with what earnestness, it is with what urgency I am doing it. Do I really feel the hostile forces all around me troubling me a lot? Don't fight the hostile forces. You will be badly defeated. Nobody would so far win against the hostile forces. But there is an easy way to do it. And that's exactly this. Sharanagati. It means you surrender. Your little ego that has been trying and trying and trying, the more you open up in a note of surrender, when you lift both of your arms, both of your hands up into the air and you say, now I'm not holding on to anything, I'm not clinging on to anything, I'm not even saying do this. I'm not going to dictate to you anymore what should be done for me, for my peace. I'll not even suggest a word to you what is right and what is wrong. You are the master, I'm only a servant. At this point of time, as I said, the master, I correct Great Baba. While introducing, he said he's not going to introduce me, but with one word he introduced me, which I object. He said, the master is here. The object. No, the master is not here. A tiny dust particle of master's feet is here. This is the one prayer that has gone from the deepest core of my being since the day I put my first foot on the path of spirit. Never to become a master. Even if I hear it, it doesn't come to me musically. But if anyone says about those great enlightened ones, sages, seers, saints, rishis, I am so happy. or I feel I'm dust of their feet. Because nothing can give us as much peace as being the servant of the Lord. We say, may thy will be done on earth. And whether we say it or not, only his will is done. Nobody asks us as to when I am supposed to die. Should I or should I not? Do I have an option? No. What Master decides happens. Accept, good. Don't accept, you are resisting. When you resist, you are prolonging your misery. Resist not, but whatever you resist, by the law of the universe, persists. Whatever you resist, if it's happening to you, I tell you from the core of my heart, it has a purpose. Even it's very painful, you are hurt deeply. Don't resist. Don't question the authority of the universal intelligence. Your intelligence is only a speck, a drop of the ocean. Your intelligence is nothing but a drop in the ocean of cosmic intelligence. So you, the drop, don't question the ocean. What you do is bow down your head first. Like, did you watch when you walk on the grass? You walk and the blade of grass falls. And you stand on it and you walk. And again it raises its head. It doesn't die. But big trees, very strong, they fall off on the roads. But the grass stands. Why? It is supple. It can bend. It can be humbled. And again it stands. So also, if we can be surrendered to the divine, in every day's life we can bring the dimension, am I a little more resistive or responsive to the communication that is coming from the higher world to me through these obstacles of my life, through these little pain treatments that are given to me? Are they just given to me for punishing me? Is there any punishing God anywhere? The very concept of God is defied if the punishment is brought into it. There's only one thing. To err is human. We are bound to do mistakes. We are not stones, we are not trees, we are not plants. We are not birds. We are humans with a mind, with awareness. We will be the ones to be continually doing mistakes. For we only have the right to do it, and out of it we'll grow. We'll grow in consciousness that this doesn't work. Call it a failure, but I'll never call it a failure. It's only communicating to me, this particular step of yours doesn't work. Make a note of it and put the next feet carefully, alert, mindfully. This doesn't work with you. That which has to work with you may not work with me. That which is going to work with me may not work with you. That which worked with Ramana Maharshi need not necessarily work with me. But it will work if I follow his instruction. But when it actually works, it will be originally me and mine. It will not be Ramana Maharshi's experience. Because each human soul is unique in its journey to ultimately unravel and have the revelation of that ultimate reality. When the ultimate revelation happens, uniquely it will be delivered unto one. followers of these great masters, when they reach to that stage of ultimate enlightenment, they get it exclusive, unique to their own soul content and their journey. As we surrender, obstacles that are there do not appear to be obstacles. They do come. Why? Why do you think those who are good people suffer so much and those who are comparatively not so good yet have such an easy go? Because good people are put to a lot of tests. We all know if we want to have pure gold, we have to burn it. There's no other process by which that which is not gold can be removed from gold other than burning, isn't it? Is there any other process by which you take not gold out of gold and make it pure gold? The only way is burn it. There's a beautiful word in our Hindu philosophy called tapasya. What is tapasya? Though they call it asceticism, or by which they put their bodies into all kinds of stressful situations and everything. But this tapasya, this tapa, is heat. Heat melts. The life as a householder, family life. Vis-a-vis, if I see a person who has renounced the family life, gone from everywhere, into some mountain, to some forest, somewhere, alone, trying to be a penance in meditation and seek the ultimate truth, avoids all these din and bustles of this life. But why do you think that even those who are in householding family life are given high states of spiritual attainment all over the world? We have hundreds and thousands of instances. Not only them, who left everything and went up there, because the householding life itself is a place of tapas. What is tapas? The life itself is with so much of heat that is generated between and amongst the members of the family due to clash of interest, opinions, thoughts, vibrations. But that's exactly what we are meant for. We are meant to go through all of this so that that which is not gold, that which is not me, that which is not removed, and that which is naturally manifests. By avoiding miseries can we never ever attain to a state of beyond miseries. Only by accepting miseries and trying to see through the very purpose of a miserable state of my life and try to find the cause of it can someday I reach to a point to see, this was the reason, which I could see in my state of absolute ignorance. I was thinking I know so much. I was thinking what I thought was the only possible right answer for it. But as I grow, as I mature, as more wisdom dawns, when the intelligence is gradually a bit cleansed and refined, that same intelligence which one day clung to its ego and made me see something which was not right as right. As the intelligence passes through this worldly life of a family, burned every day, grilled every day, roller coaster every day, through all of this, what happens is, it's a tapas. It's also a tapas. All these different tendencies of the mind that's subconsciously programmed, they come, they manifest, and then reaction comes from the other side. And you start learning, this is the way. This is the only place where you truly are schooled, trained, prepared. For what? Evolution. How? In its natural evolutionary state. You are in the family, you are with your children, with your husbands, wives, spouses. But there are an innumerable number of tests that you have to pass through every day. You do not know. Any day can bring any kind of a situation and circumstance least expected that day. My point is very simple. Obstacles are not obstacles. Miseries are not miseries. They are opportunities for our growth. It is with what glasses I am seeing it. Only difference that makes a higher evolved person that we call as holy ones and the other who are just normally in the bridge of average mediocres. What's the difference? One of these glasses. They have a better glass, we don't have that. They see the same world, but they see it differently. We see the same word, we interpret differently. The translation of the vibrations, when they come into my ears and it goes into my brain and translated, and I no, I keep resisting. Every time I resist, the universe says, you have not passed the test. Come on, go back to the same class. No promotion. Why? I will give my excuses. I'll convince the universe that, look, find out where is my flaw. Where did I go wrong? The universe will say, you have not gone wrong anywhere other than your very idea that you are right. Till you give up that idea that you are right, you are never right. Till you give up the idea that you know, you do not know. Till you give up your idea that you are enlightened, you are not enlightened. Till you have given up your idea that you have met God, saw God face to face, you are not saying something which is absolutely in line with the scriptural reality or the reality of the experience of the exalted ones. Because one who sees God has to first become God. There cannot be. There's no time gap. My ego dropping forever. And God manifesting that was there, that is there, that shall be there. It's spontaneous at the same time. That which was hindering, the obstacle removed, manifestation happens of the ultimate reality. In our whole life, every day, what we need to do, every day as the morning breaks, I should just open up my eyes and first fill my every cell of my body with beautiful words of affirmations. Affirmations of what? That I'm so blessed. I have one more day. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow. But oh Lord, at least I want one blessing for you. Lead me from one mindful moment to the next mindful moment. Lead me from one mindful, grateful, prayerful moment to the next mindful, grateful, prayerful moment. Because every time I expressed my gratitude to you, I felt a different kind of a sensation in my body, and my feeling was so different of the entire concept of life. Every time I had a couple of drops of tears on my cheeks, I cried in sheer appreciation of what you have done for me. In spite of the fact that I have erred so many times, I've mistaken so many times, I've faulted so many times, but yet you have never found fault while the rest of the world did it. Why all members of my family did it? You didn't do it. So here I am. To you I am your child. And you know for sure that as long as you are with me, I'll take this opportunity of this one more day of my life and try to prove to you that I can do things better. I'll try to do things better than yesterday. Yes, I'll walk down from my bathroom to my bedroom. But maybe today I'll not just walk like a robot. I'll not walk like any other animals do. I'll walk from my bathroom to my bedroom mindfully, as if I'm walking on the grass, as a part of my exercise of mindful walking, where I know we don't walk with 2 feet, we walk with 1 leg. One gets up and the other is down. When the other is up, one is down. And the one which is down is kissing the Mother Earth. And I'm alive to it. I'm available to it. I'm recognizing it. I can feel the touch. And every time I feel and I remind myself, oh Mother, how much do you love me? How much do you nourish me? Because your electromagnetic impulses that reaches to my electromagnetic impulses of my body, both of them harmonize with each other and I'm healed. I've been wearing shoes for days and months and walking, not having a touch with a mother. Lost touch. Believe me, I had once a lot of pain under my feet and my soles of my feet. It was very painful. What I did, I just walked into a space where there was only mud. And I took off my slippers and started walking on that mud. Plain earth. Nothing was there. After about half an hour's time, I started feeling my pain going. I didn't take any tablets. I didn't take any painkillers. But Mother Earth is not a painkiller. It's a healer. She heals me all the time, provided I create an opportunity for her to heal me. I don't even do it because I buy the best of the shoes from the Nike. I buy the best brands and first cover my feet so that it doesn't get touched with the Mother Earth. But when I came to Byron Bay, and I repeat it time and again, this is one of the most energetically, highly vibratory place on earth. I've seen a couple of them in Mexico. I want to share with you a small quick story. I was in Mexico in 2012 and I was accompanied by one spiritual teacher of Mexican heritage. And then they all took us to a place where there are sun pyramid, moon pyramid, and there were different pyramids at one place. Archaeological place, and tourists from all over the world come there. So here is a sun pyramid which was very tall, very high. And the spiritual teacher, his name was Akta, he just came and held my hand and said, Baba, come, we'll go to the top. I said, no way, my God, it's so high, I'm not going to go, I said. Because the first thing I did, before he even told me, I just gave, the steps were this high. And I thought, my God, how to scale this big, high, steps, each one of them. But he said a wonderful word. That's the reason I brought this to you today. He said, do you see there, the first steps which are very high? They are your physical dimensions, he said. Please, all of you, listen very carefully. This has a lot to do with our daily life and answer to many questions unresolved till this moment. He said, look at these steps. They are very high and they were up there. So that's a physical part. Do you see there are many more steps from there to the next level? They were not so big and so high. He said, that's our emotional state. And then finally he showed me up there. They were little smaller than that. And he showed, up there you see? I said, yes. He said, that's your spiritual steps. I said, but how do I scale the first one? They're so high. He said, okay, I'll hold your hand. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you. You just hold my hand and it will be easy. I tried. I said, okay, let me give it a try. So I had his hands in my hand and he took me step by step. It was very high and it was difficult, but not so difficult because I was feeling somebody supporting me. In your path of life, if you have a support, it helps. In my life, when I was hardly 19 or 20, someone came and told me, hold my hand. I will take you through this ocean of life to the other shore. The guru of my life, the teacher of my life, who had already gone to the other shore and he knew the path. So he held my hand. In the same manner, this Akta holds my hand and says, come on, I'll pick you up gradually. And he helped me, and step by step, it was difficult. But I reached to that particular level where it was done. And from there, I just I saw everything. I was feeling so happy. I could make it. It was so beautiful. And then now he said, now we are going to go through the emotional steps. He said, it will be less stressful. Because by emotion he meant mental. He said first physical and then other mental ones. And again he held my hand and we are going step by step. But believe me, I did not feel the same stress that I felt when I was scaling the physical part. It was less stressful. It was easier. But before we started, he told me one word. When you go to the spiritual ones, you will feel that you are flying. And I thought, my God, by that time I'll be totally exhausted. How can I fly? Because more the number of steps you climb, the more you get exhausted. That's our experience of life, is it? And he said, yes, you will feel that. So when I completed my mental part, I really found it was easier than the physical part. And then when I started scaling the last bit of the sun pyramid, I was flying. There's no need of any more efforts. I don't know what mathematics, I don't know what science with which these pyramids were made. I don't know what measurements. I have no idea about it. But the words of this man and my personal experience, when I went to the top of the pyramid, it was like I've come to the top of the world. Such ecstasy, such joy, such blissfulness. So true to our life. The physical obstacles are very hard to cross. But then again, our physical and mental go together. Sometimes the physical is more, sometimes the mental, the emotional is less. Sometimes the emotional and mental is more, physical is less. But whatever it is, mind and body work together. But when we transcend these two, and someone can manage to go into the non-physical dimension, non-mental dimension, something takes over. Something takes over. We don't need so much efforts anymore. What is needed at that time is nothing but, oh Mother, Take the veil out of your face. I want to see you. Why do you put a veil over your face? And that veil is this manifest world of duality and multiplicity. So here I come to that spiritual field and then come to that plane wherein my consciousness has accepted the fact anything that I resist shall persist. So I am not going to resist anymore. I will bow like the grass and then allow the next thing to happen for me, and I know the more I trust the divine providence, more the strength will come into my mind and body together to allow me to take the next steps with strength, trust, belief, and utmost of all, patience, perseverance, tapas. Yes, I'll go through it all. Yes, I will persist to go through it all, because I have to reach to that third stage where I will have a flight and I don't have to scale those steps anymore. And that's my ultimate spiritual flight. May Lord Ganesha remove the obstacles from the path of our life. And I know for sure, whoever treads this path, whoever walks this path with sincerity, humility, and utmost honesty, non-hypocritically, the more the heart is cleaned, more the mirror of mind is cleaned. More the mirror of mind is cleaned. More the reflection of who I am reflects without any distortions. More I can see myself better. So far I was busy seeing others as responsible for unhappiness of my life. I have been always finding somebody other than me responsible for the miseries of my life. But now, as the mind gets cleansed gradually through my meditation, through my prayer, through my gratitude, a time comes when I'll see that it was all the dust accumulated on the mirror of my mind, which was the cause of all suffering and pain. And little by little, as through daily practice of mindful steps, mindful seeing, mindful hearing, mindful talking, mindful eating, the more I brought the dimension of awareness, consciousness, mindfulness into my simple chores of daily life. No separate time that I sit for meditation. Even if I'm brushing my teeth or having a shower, that could be my time for ecstasy. If only I can convert that moments not to plan what next, but to convert that into my being immersed in order to experience water as energy, tickling over my skin, over my body, and I'm available to it. I'm available to it. That's what mindfulness is all about. I am available to the moment. My body is at one place and mind another place. My body is in my bedroom and I'm in my workplace. This is not mindfulness. We see it in children when they are on their study desk. They may be having books in front of them, but they are not reading the books. They are playing in the grounds. In Calcutta, in our ashram, Calcutta, particularly Indians and particularly Bengalis, those who are from the Bengal, mothers are obsessed with one thing, and that is education of their children. Yes, virtually obsessed. And everyone has to come first. I don't understand in a class of 30 how everyone can be first. But every mother thought, my son, my daughter has to come first. So one of the things that usually they do is that before the examination, they bring their children to so-called Babas so that they bless, and then that thing happens. They'll go to the temples, they'll go everywhere to seek some other source. But I have seen one thing, it really works. When the mother will come and say, my son doesn't want to sit and study, he's so inattentive, he's just playful all the time playing. I just call the child very close to me and whisper in the ears, do you love playing? He said, yes. Do you play cricket? He said, yes. Do you play football? Yes. You like football or cricket? Cricket, okay. But now let's have a deal, I tell you. Let's have a deal. From now on, when you play, don't read. Okay? And when you read, don't play. This is our deal? So I'll hold his hand and say, hey, this is our deal. Okay? From now on, when you play, don't read. And when you read, don't play. Is this deal good for us? Magically, 10 days later, the mother comes and says, my child is studying. Very simple. What works is your love. In this world, if I have experienced one invincible power, ever inexhaustible, invincible, is the power of love. You can do anything and everything in this world, provided your heart center is open. Nothing seems to be impossible anymore. Wish it, don't wish it. The universe just makes you an instrument. And the instrument works for the universe. So there is no ego investment in it. There's no stress. There's no tension. There's nothing like, I need to be like somebody. Why it's not happening to me? When it's going to happen to me? How do I think I should do like this? Keep my mind clogged with all of this. The other way down is, yes, I'll do it all. But I want to be mindful of who is the doer. Who is the doer of all my doings? I have been obsessed from my early childhood till day, doing, and I can't stop doing. If I stop doing, it's almost like death. If I don't have anything to do nowadays, God has been so kind to provide me with an iPhone. I scroll. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not reading anything. No content is going into my head. But I'm scrolling. I'm doing. We are obsessed doers. Root cause of miseries of our life is we are obsessed doers. If anyone has to, kind of decode why there is so much suffering in this world, it is this obsession. We can't stop doing. Who is a yogi? Who is the one who is realized? The one who understands. The very sense of doership is false. If from the Vedanta, if from yoga, from all the spiritual traditions of the world, if one drop comes to you as the ultimate reality, then the reality is this. The very sense of my doership. I have done this. Whatever the result, So many people come and tell me, I'm a very self-made man. I've struggled so much, took care of my family, I did this, did. And then I'll ask him, are you happy? I said, okay. So far, you were so enthusiastic of trying to share how much you have done in this world. But when I asked you a very simple question, are you happy? You've done so much, you should have been super happy. Not many people can do the feats that you've done. Are you happy? Humbles. Because he knows. He's not. It comes only when this false doership drops. As long as the doership is there, so long the miseries continue. Because doership is the disease of the mind. Mind in a state of disease will manifest in the form of having an egoic connection to the actions and deeds and words and thoughts and emotions of everything that is manifested. Entire sadhana that we all are here to do every day, each one of us, baby step, each day, baby step, has to be this. Now, not me. She's going to sing that beautiful song now with that possibly come towards the end of it. How Adi Shankaracharya sang that Nirvana Stotram. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that. Then what are you? Satchidananda Shivoham, Shivoham. Satchidananda Rupa Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm Sat. What is Sat? The ever-existent, deathless, birthless one. I'm that. Chit, the consciousness that pervades these universes, that one stuff with which everything is made of, that Chit. Chit is that consciousness. And wherever there is Sat, Chit is there. Wherever there is Chit, Sat is there. You can't have consciousness and existence that is brittle, breakable, temporary. No. Consciousness will always continue with ever-existenceness. It is eternal. So wherever there is consciousness, there is that eternal existence. And wherever there is eternal existence and consciousness, the third component is already there, embedded into it, into each of our systems of our body-mind. That is bliss. Ananda, not happiness. Happiness is sukha. Ananda is bliss. So this Sat, Chit, Ananda. So we can be rest assured that deep in the core of my being, I am carrying the seed of eternal existence. I just have to meditate upon that reality. That I am not someone who is born with this body and die with this body. Not someone who is just because having some pain and suffering in this world, so that is the ultimate reality. This world is a miserable place to live. No! This place is not a miserable place to live. Possibly the only place where I can celebrate. Provided my heart is in celebration through non-dual experiencing of my witnessing self. Yes, from the mind, it's miserable. Yes, from my physicality, yes, it is temporal. But deeper if I go into the very core of my being through my daily meditation practice and my surrender and my love Only meditation is not going to help us. Until such time it's imbued with that lubricant. Otherwise, it will be at some point of time a dry stuff. It has to be imbued with love. It has to be imbued with emotion. And the more the love, the more the emotion, more your passion for it, more your longing for it, more your all of it is heart. The moment you say it's yearning, it's longing, this is all from the heart. This is not from your head. So more you bring heart content to your daily practice of mindful steps of life, more the ultimate reality comes closer and closer for your viewership. Your observation of this world will ultimately change its course and gradually come to the observer, and not only what is observed, where the objective and the subjective will merge in each other in absolute ecstasy, in joy of union, a divine wedlock. The objective that is manifest outside and the subject which is the observer of all that is observed, the witness of all that is manifest, the inner core which is looking out to the outer multiple different manifestation. The more we go to the inner core, the more we find all the resistance melted away. There is no need for it. Everything that is happening for a purpose. At one point I didn't understand the purpose. Now I know why. So also today I may not understand many things that are happening to me and my life. I don't know the purpose. Maybe tomorrow I know it. But one thing is sure. Only purpose of my life is to melt out that which is not gold out of me. The ego out of me. The false me out of me. So that the real can emerge in its own glory, its own beauty, and its own grandeur. Let's see this.
Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Chid Ananda, Ananda means bliss, we all know that, and Chid means eternal. Chidananda means eternal bliss or happiness. Rupaha, Roop means looks, the form. Like in India we say, how does he look, how does she look, or how do I look? It's like, what's my roop or what's your roop? Roop means like how does one look? So, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Shivoham is comprised of two words, Shiv plus Aham. Aham means me and Shivoham means I am Shiva. So this sentence means my form is eternal bliss, I am Shiva. So we are going to repeat this all together in chorus. I'm going to sing the stanzas. If you can, you're most welcome to sing the stanzas with me. And Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham, we are going to sing together. And while we sing, we will feel the meaning of the song. We'll sit up straight and allow the sound to come, from our navel. We'll put a lot of power into it.
Shivoham, Shivoham. May we all sit in silence, absorbing the vibrations of the truth of these words in our life. Where the great Adi Shankara was the very incarnation of Shiva, the Adi Yogi, the Adi Guru, the Guru of all Gurus. Adi Shankara was considered to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva himself. And he brings to us this message that in dualistic plane of consciousness, we have the perception of either this or that. For when we say there is a guru, there has to be a shishya, a disciple. If there is happiness, there has to be the opposite of it. The unhappy. If there is pleasure, the dualistic plane of consciousness affirms the other side of the reality. The opposite that constitutes this whole universe. Pain and suffering. So Adi Shankara is basically trying to bring to each one of us the non-dualistic reality. Dualistic reality can only be said as unreality. For truth cannot be two. Truth is one. God cannot be many. God is one. Grace cannot be many. Grace is only one. Manifestations are many. Names are many. Forms are many. But in the deepest core of all this, names and forms of multiple verses, is one without the second. The great Vedic rishis chose the words so intelligently. They describe the state of non-dualistic reality as ekam, evam, advaitam, advaitya brahman. Ekam, one, evam, and advaitya, the one without the second. The moment you say advaitam, then you are saying the one without the possibility of the second. But if you say one, maybe, the possibility in your mind may pop up that that there is something else, another, the second. So the rishis, the seers, sages, they say it's a non-dual reality, means the Advaita without the second. Advaita, there's no possibility of the second. Brahman, that's not consciousness, but pure state of consciousness, that is absolute. In that absolute state of pure consciousness, it's all non-dual, Advaita, Advaita, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm that one without the second. Never try to bring any qualification to it. It's a state which defies all adjectives. Because the second is ruled out. What remains is one, without the possibility of the second. So in that state, where the mind and its illusions and its tendency to project various names and forms comes to abide in its very source. And that source is silence. In the source, it's absolute silence. Let's all take a deep breath and chant Om together 3 times. Take a deep breath, please. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. This is the prayer. Which is for all of humanity, for every creature on earth. Sarve is all inclusive. Sarva means everything. Sarve bhavantu, may. Sukhina, may all be happy. Sarve, again, all. Every creature is on this planet and the planet itself. Sarve, all inclusive. Santu nirama, may all of them enjoy physical and mental health. Niramaya means that you are without any disease of the body or of the mind. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu. What a beautiful prayer. We only see the divine in each other. May we not see bodies, the superficial cluster. May we have the eyes to see the Atman, that Brahman, that consciousness, that existential bliss in each other. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Pashyantu means and see. Ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. Pray to the Lord, O Lord, may there be no misery on earth or any planes of consciousness. So I'll just chant the first and you can repeat after me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. Ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all. My deepest gratitude for each one of your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
I'm God of abundance. Are you the God of abundance? You just walked in $5, landed right off your pocket.
Did it really? Well, there you go. Thank you, Bodhi. Such a beautiful teaching. Thank you. Now, I've come out the front, Steve. Don't turn it off just
No,
yet.
I'm just going to get it on you.
And Bodhi, I don't know whether it's you who should be there or Marina, because the reason why I wanted to say something is that Marina has alerted me to the fact that you're staying around a little bit longer now, until the 13th of April. So the events that have been in the master sheet that Anaban did, they'll remain as is. I'm doing this now so that anyone on the internet can see that something is happening. So those events will remain as is. Do I take it there may be further events come into the mix?
Yes.
Because the Echo are talking to me, and you'll need to advise them that there are other events. So don't leave town.
No, not when Bodhi is here.
I'm talking to Marina, who in fact is the one who's brought this visit together, as she did 6 or 9 months ago. So thank you, Marina.
Thank you, Bodhi.
Yeah.
And of course, you can't see her at the moment, but of course Mega to my left, and she will be playing. For instance, tomorrow night there's an event at Torquay. So look at the dates. Where did people get confirmation of this? Is it a matter of looking at the email that I sent out, or there are posters
my
up?
email and the flyers everywhere.
And the flyers. And yes, you guessed it. If you've got any query, it is Marina that you direct it to. So I trust that you get her telephone number if you need to have it. Can we just turn off now, Steve?
1 second.
Sorry?
1 second. I just love to add a couple of words more to what you said in that time. Fortunately or unfortunately, today we had a monologue. Only blah, 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 blah from one person. That's not a very sweet thing to happen. If there is any extension, if there is any satsang, if there's anything like this kind of event, may the Lord bless this program, that is not going to go blah blah monologue.
Who's will?
And bless me, oh Mother, so that I give a chance to somebody else. And if that happens, then we can have a beautiful dialogue, conversations. And I feel extremely happy when you bring your path, your journey, your experiences. It could be just sharing, or it could be a question. Because I've seen one thing, when we share our journey, when we share our questions, usually they are not questions of an individual. Questions can come from an individual, but when it is answered, it comes from the universe and it becomes for everybody. So I would dearly suggest each one of you, again, the place where I am residing, last time when I was residing in a place where I didn't have any such invitation, but this time I'm in a particular Airbnb facility where the owner of that particular facility isn't very comfortable with the idea that we have too many guests in the evening at our place where I'm staying. But the way I am, I love to spend the day myself. Day is my time. But evening is public time. That's the time when I love to be with everybody else. But I'm restricted. I can't have that because, not too many people are allowed to come and see me at the place where I am. But yes, if my stay is extended, if I'm staying here, anything that will give me an opportunity where I could be part of your journey,
share, then I'll be extremely happy to learn. And in the process, whatever I've got from my Gurudev, from my Guru, from my tradition, it will be such a joy to share that with anything, because we all know that more we share, more the universe showers. So, yes, it has been a beautiful experience to be together with you. That was beautiful octagon, what a vibration. And I'm so fortunate today. Since I came to this place before and I met Steve, I heard from him about his own wonderful life's journey in which he had his own unique lesson of his life, out of which he wrote his book. But then I came to know from him about a person who brought the universal grace to his life, to open his eyes to something which he could not see, even though he had eyes. And that man is today with us. I'm so thankful to you, Rashiji, for being with us this beautiful afternoon. And it was my mother's blessing that an enlightened teacher like you is so much loved and adored all over the world because of your humility, your humbleness, your experience, your practices, and your teaching, and your share. That you are kind enough to bear with me all this while sitting. The blah blah of this man. So kind of you. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel it was just blah blah.
Nobody ever does.
No.
And that's the reason I said he's so humble, because he has to say this anyway. Thank you so much, and I long to be part of any of your beautiful sharings wherever you're going to do. Because every time I came to Barumbi, I always adore this Mother's bounties of grace that is everywhere. And the people I met surprised me the most. And they're like, all of them are into a kind of an alternative, they say, an alternative lifestyle. It's so true. They are all looking for the next. And that next is not something to do with the materialistic next. Something to do with beyond the matter next. And that really simply overwhelms me with joy that, yes, it is spilling over. Spilling over all over. And when I hear in so many houses, so many places, kirtans are going on, because there's one very simplest way by which we sing. But we sing to whom? We sing to the divine. And what an easy way to connect to the divine. Because the drums are there, John Baba, thank you for your drums. Oh, we still have, she said, we have not sung the Hare Krishna. Okay, are you all ready for the last and final Hare Krishna?
Yeah, Megalon says all to dance.
Otherwise, when I go back, she said,
And now we all have to get out.
Talk, you didn't allow me to sing Hare Krishna. You're going to sing Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Yeah.
Gio, are you gonna dance with us plan?
You will turn the live stream off, so
Just
No,
one
I
note,
leave it.
if anybody wants to come to a satsang on Friday nights at Rahatas in Mayokam, starting at 7 o'clock every Friday for another 2 weeks. He's overseas.
He knows the address. I don't know if
Yeah.
we can house everyone, but usually it fits. So you're very welcome.
It's about the same size as this.
Thank you.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Okay.
you're late.
Do you want me to leave this on or turn?
No,
will
no,
will
yeah.
Facebook chop it?
What do you mean? We're regional.
No, okay. Cool. No, Facebook.
Max, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
observed one thing, the magic of this Harinam. The last two to join, I was just sitting and watching you walk. Should I? Go or not to go? Do or not to do? Yes. Finally, the name won. The holy name won. And they were out of the chair. And Ben was getting ready to just join him. And again I saw this. My Joma. Even she was sitting all along.
I know.
And up to a certain point she could hold herself. But I know. So I felt, oh my goodness, one after the other is holding to the vibration of the divine. This is absolutely, that is, thank you so much, Megha, to giving this ultimate celebration, because we had, since the moment we were all together to the last moment, We were having different kinds of experiences, and our path was gradually and gradually coming down to this one thing. Only by the holy, hallowed name, we ultimately get a piece of our hearts. Because then we dance. The ultimate expression of joy. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Bodhi, that must be one of the most beautiful songs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
And to sing it, to have you and Mega lead it in the shadow of Wollongong. Very special.
Absolutely. Very
Now,
we are blessed.
We're not through yet. I'm going to turn the live stream off, but there are a couple of short things that I need to say. So if you can just cool it for a moment.
Let's go.
Three, two,